Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University. I'm here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada at Gotham Central, Comics and Collectibles. And the new comics this week, we're getting right into it. Batman Beyond. Alright, so issue number 20, Batman Beyond. I actually can't remember where we are because it's a monthly comic book. But I do remember that I was really entranced with this. The new Robin was kind of a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. The story is still fantastic. It's literally, this is the best version of Batman Beyond right out of the old animation show, the old cartoon. Okay, there are going to be a lot of comics that I'm not actually going to be reviewing, but I've got to point out the covers. This is the latest issue of Batgirl. This is a variant. There are a lot of gorgeous variants this week, guys. Look at this one. This is amazing. Okay, Black Panther, issue number 1. So, fresh start. I know we're back to renumbering the... back to issue 1s for most of these comic books. Black Panther is no different. This is actually a good place for it to go back to number 1, though, because the intergalactic nation of Wakanda, what is it, the Empire, Intergalactic Empire, I don't know how we're going to explain that one. Hopefully we actually get an explanation in this issue. I've got to point out, though, the variant cover. This is Art Germ. You better believe this is the version that I'm getting. It is actually going to a very special place over here. Okay, Brothers Dracul. I am not checking this one out this week. I'm hoping that maybe Lewis from the Geek Fortress will. We'll see. Because, yeah, Brothers Dracul. I remember when I made the mistake, I called it the Brothels of Dracula. You know where my mind was. So anyway, issue number 20 of the Champions. We're finding out a whole lot more about Snowguard in this issue. Just the preview issues that I put up on my Facebook group, Comic Book University, on Facebook. Yeah, there's I put them up there, and looks like we're going to get a whole lot of new information. So, well, not for me because I got a heads up in advance, but that's just me. Okay, Dark Souls, Age of Fire. I believe this is issue 1 of 4. I believe there's only going to be 4 made, but this is absolutely issue 1. This is a gorgeous cover. Just look at that. That's beautiful. And if you're into that video game, then you might want to check out the comic. Okay, the latest issue of Detective Comics, issue number 981. The regular cover is actually good too, but this variant cover, I'm telling you, man, DC this week, they're not playing around with variant covers. They're just throwing them at you. Issue 390 of Doctor Strange. This is just hysterical. This one also has a variant, go figure, and it's just as funny. There's a Deadpool in front of it instead of Spider-Man in the back of it. Okay, I believe this is the final issue of Falcon. This is issue number 8, Vampires in Brooklyn. Not the greatest of storylines, but I'm hoping that it's going to end on a good note. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to read it. Okay, Flash War. Been waiting for this cover, issue number 47, for a long time now, and they're promising that at the end there can be only one. That's not cool because I like all of my Flashes. All of my Flashes. Either way, this is a beautiful cover, and if you had to go even better, perchance, perhaps, yeah, this is the variant cover. And just, I don't know, words. There are no words for this. Last issue had a good variant cover too. Now, I'm not reading Venditti's Hal Jordan the Green Lantern Corps anymore. We know that his run ends at issue number 52, and he's not going to keep going after that. Like, the title is actually going to be canceled afterwards. So this is issue number 45, and this is also a gorgeous cover. This is the variant cover, of course. But just look at that, man. Ah, that's just amazing. Jeez. Also, Hellblazer. Hellblazer number 22 is out. Look at this variant cover. How do you... DC, come on, man. So, also not such a bad cover. Hit Girl, issue number 4. I'm digging this series. I really do love this series. And Hit Girl comes I forget how Miley Cyrus said it, but she comes in like a wrecking ball. I think that's how it goes, or flying in like a wrecking ball. Anyway, yeah, not too shabby. Mystery in Madripoor, issue number 1 of 4, Hunt for Wolverine. This issue probably won't be any good. I mean, it's written by Jim Zub, only one of my favorite writers currently, so this will probably be horrible. I mean, like, just a all-female cast going to Madripoor to kick some serious butt, Psylocke leading the team, it looks like. Come on. Anyway, also, I can't wait to see how he's going to write for Domino. So, issue number 1 of 4 for the Infinity Countdown tie-in issue of Darkhawk. Hardly call it a tie-in since there is no regular series for Darkhawk, but I have a feeling this is going to be important, and man, What a gorgeous cover. I plastered this all over my Twitter page at Comic Book Uni. At Comic Book Uni. So just, absolutely amazing, gorgeous, beautiful cover. Issue number 717 of World War Hulk 2 is going to round up it's not even World War Hulk. I love Greg Pak, I do, but I'm really critical of this series because this is not World War Hulk. This is apartment building rooftop Hulk, okay? Like, this is rooftop war Hulk. It hasn't gone World War. All of this stuff is happening on top of a single rooftop. Sorry, that's not impressive to me. All right, guys, as I'm choking up, I am here at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Come on in and check it out. You see all these new shirts that they got up on the wall over here? Look at that. Look, they're just constantly throwing up new stuff all the time. We just had Deadpool Day recently with some $1 tacos, and that was even only for charity. That was going to the Bloor Medical Hospital for the children's ward. So, I mean, can't go wrong. Issue number 600 of Invincible Iron Man, all right? Look at this is the final issue of Dan Slott on the run. This series was not great for me. Not the series. I shouldn't say the series. Series was good. But no, why did I say Dan Slott? Brian Michael Bendis. Dan Slott is going to be taking over for this series, starting with issue 601. That's where I got that from. So anyway, yeah, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous cover, but this arc, the Search for Tony Stark, hasn't been great for me. So literally, Bendis has his work cut out for him to make me enjoy this issue. But if he does, props. Go and check out that review when it goes up. All right, issue number 3 of 4 of Justice League No Justice. Here's Team Wonder on the front. Absolutely amazing. Just having any time that I see Wonder Woman and Etrigan the Demon teaming up is just perfect for me. And you throw Raven into that mix also, we're good. We're good. So, Mira, Queen of Atlantis, issue number 4 of 5 or 6. I think it's actually 6. As I'm looking at this gorgeous Mira and Hawkman, that would be sacrilege. Mira and Aquaman statue right on the other side of me. But yeah, Mira, Queen of Atlantis, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. Moon Knight, issue number 195. Yes, there's actually a variant cover for this also. There's too many comic books for me to pick up in one spew. I'm the guy who, when I bring my groceries in, I don't like to make 2 trips, so I'm the guy who looks all sorts of like retarded and like, holding up all these different bags, trying to inch forward as I go in because I'm not making a second trip. So yeah, I did not make a second trip for this either. Issue number 5 of 12, Old Man Hawkeye. Dude's going blind. He's almost gone. Can't see Jack. He's missing everything at this point. But is he going to miss Venom? You better hope not, because Venom won't miss him. And it's actually Jamie Madrox as Venom, so that just makes it even worse. All right, Old Man Logan is also here, so we got a bunch of old men here. Old Man Thanos is gone at least. So issue number 40, these are some of the most beautiful covers, some of the most absolutely beautiful covers. And this is Scan, actually, I believe, who's doing these covers. They're gorgeous. Absolutely love them. The story's good, too. And from what I hear, we haven't heard the last of Bullseye from that recent Mayor Fisk situation. Okay, Shadow Man, issue number 3. The story, it's hard for me to follow for the most part because I'm not too overly familiar with Shadow Man. I don't have his repertoire of knowledge about him as I do about most other characters, but I'm digging it, and I'm learning, and I'm enjoying it. Okay, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., or just S.H.I.E.L.D., S.H.I.E.L.D., issue number 5 of 6. I'm not reading this. Maybe I'll read them all together as one, but I'm not reading these as individual issues, so I'm not reviewing this. But I figured I'd let you know that it's out, because a lot of people have been asking me to do that. I may spotlight on story that. But issue number 5 of Silencer. All right, this is easily, hands down, my favorite. I know a lot of people don't like it. What a shame. This is, go figure with opinions, right? This is easily my favorite of the new age of heroes in DC Universe, which isn't saying much because I'm not particularly overly fond of them all, but I do love that one. Issue number 4 of Star Trek Next Generation Through the Mirror. These are some of the most beautiful covers. You see the Wesley Crushers down there on the bottom, and you see Geordie LaForge's up on top. I love these covers, man. These are just great. These are great. And the stories are fantastic also. I also made an interesting comment about Woodward being very different from all the other artists that I've at least seen over in IDW. Fantastic. All right, so issue number 4, Star Wars Annual number 4. I'm reviewing this because my friend Ario Anandito is actually doing the art in, I believe, the first story arc here. And, you know, Cullen Bunn's doing all the stories, which is good, which is good. I'm sure this is going to be great. But Anandito didn't do the cover, but he did all the other stuff. And I'm a huge fan of his art. And, yeah, so thus I am going to be reviewing this. Suicide Squad, the latest issue, issue number 42. This is probably the best looking cover for DC's side this week. This is an amazing variant cover. Just look at that. That's just, it's so telling. It's so telling. And I wouldn't be terribly surprised if this were a wraparound cover, and I would feel as though it were missing a huge opportunity for it to not be a wraparound, but I have spoken. Get it while it lasts, issue number 16 of Super Sons. All right, before this turns over to DC Zoom, I think it's going to Zoom pretty soon. And it's going to be manga style. Here comes another wedding issue, Till Death Do Us Part, X-Men Gold, issue number 28. This is part 3. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I heard some interesting things about the end. There's going to be a swerve, but it's going to be a swerve that I think that I'm going to absolutely love. We'll see. You Are Deadpool, issue number 4 of 5. Okay, so Al Ewing is actually killing this. These covers are beautiful. These covers are absolutely beautiful, also by Scan. What do you call it? Just, I'm loving these stories. It's a choose your own adventure, and it's very fun. Okay, and finally, 2 True Believers. We got Wolverine versus Venom for $1, and we got Wolverine the Brothers for $1. So both of these together, well, will be $2, but the True Believers, these are really great ways to catch up on your awesome stories without breaking the bank. All right, let's check out the collectibles part of Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles here in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, where we're about to have the Father's Day, Father's Appreciation Day, where there's going to be a whole bunch of good stuff. Go and check out the Facebook page, also right up there, for Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles. All right, I'm just doing this really quickly, and you guys can clearly see what's actually here. I hope this doesn't flip out on me, but this is the entire collection right here of all of these characters for the Marvel Legends. Yeah, if you're looking for any of these, they're here. So by all means, come in. And these are all doubled. So there's actually 4 of these Iron Men, and there's a whole lot, and there's a whole bunch of these other ones also. I know a lot of people are looking for that Infinity Gauntlet arm with King Cobra, and King Cobra actually looks really good. So there's that, and I was very happy to get these 2, just Songbird and Taskmaster. That being said, yeah, the Iron Spider costume is pretty cool. I just don't really feel like collecting the Thanos myself. Okay, we got a bunch of Pinocchio guys here, so here we go. Pinocchio, how you doing? And honestly, I don't know what to do with these. Maybe these are, you can turn these into Christmas ornaments if you want, but ultra detail, if this is what you're into. And there's also Winnie the Pooh. This is actually really cool. I feel like he should have a honey pot. I'm actually really disappointed that he doesn't. But nonetheless, it's gorgeous. If Disney's going to keep on doing those are great collectibles. Crisis Core from Final Fantasy. This is not too shabby, so this is going to be a statue, I presume. Yes, let's actually pull this puppy up. Not too shabby, man. That's not too shabby. Can you actually do all of these poses with him? Okay, I honestly, yeah, play arts. Action figure. It's an actual action figure. It's not even a statue. Okay, can't complain. All right, so let's see what else we got here. DC Superhero. Look at this. This is Death. So I wonder if Sandman is here. I didn't really look at these in advance. But that's awesome. That is awesome. And there's a whole bunch of them. There's some Rick and Morty. Warrior Summer. Pickle Rick. This is cool. They got Pickle Rick. So there you go, guys. You can check out your Pickle Rick here. Unbelievable. And there's actually a bunch of them too. They knew this was going to sell. All right, what do we got here? What latest ship do we have? Oh, this is the second incarnation of the Enterprise. Look at that. NCC 1701B. Not too shabby, man. That's actually a gorgeous one. So is this the one from the motion picture? Not too shabby, man. Okay, so we got a bunch of smaller figures here. I don't know about smaller. They're bigger than the 6-inchers, but we got Wonder Woman over here. We got Superman over here from the Man of Steel from the movies. Not too bad. I'm liking these. Wonder Woman comes with a lot more accessories but she doesn't come with all of the different hands and whatnot. But Superman, I'm just saying, look at that cape. That's a very gorgeous cape. All right. You guys miss out on the other Rick and Morty cups? Well, stinks to be you because those are gone. But we do have these. We have the brand new Tiny Rick cups. I'm not complaining. Over here we got some Dragon Ball Z. Trunks. What's up, bud? How you doing? I like that he's actually got his sword out of his sheath and you actually still see the sheath. Not too bad. This is a nice looking statue right here. I'm not complaining about this. This is gorgeous and that's a good price too. Okay, here's a couple more pops. Here's a fire troll from God of War. Here's the Draugr from the God of War. Nice, dude. All the same. Zenyatta from Overwatch. Yeah, I don't play Overwatch, so I don't know anything about that. Looks like a Iron Man knockoff. Monster Hunter, the Hunter. You got Zingor, also from the same. Okay, not too bad. What do we got over here? We got Cthulhu, looks like. What's this? Mondo Tea Kits? Carafe of Cthulhu. So there's actually a carafe. Like a stein, sort of ceramic tiki mug of Cthulhu. This is sick. Okay, guys. I kind of want to open it up, but they're not actually open, so I'm not going to overstay my welcome in that regards. Two more things. We got a Vampirilla statue. Nice. And actually by Arthur Adams. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. All the same thing on both sides. Beautiful. Nice. Can't complain. And over here we got Iron Man. So you can put him in a bunch of different poses, but you can see that he's actually got one of the cases, so you can actually display him. And he's got the thing of donuts there. But yeah, we just saw the War Machine like 2 weeks ago. And there was another one prior to that, and this is the latest one directly from the movie. Look at the different ways that you can pose him outside of his container. Nice. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for me at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. We just celebrated Deadpool Day, where you got to draw all sorts of cool things like this. Hey, if this is actually your pick, like the video, because why wouldn't you? Anyway, there's a whole bunch of good stuff here. Like, literally, they just keep on expanding the walls every single day, and it's terrifying every time I come in. It's like, geez, what are you going to make me buy this time? But it is what it is. Absolutely beautiful store. Come on by, swing by, check out the Facebook page. Follow them on Instagram. And yeah, that's going to be it for me this week, guys. Oh, and again, don't forget, Father's Day. There's going to be a Father's Day celebration kind of thing, a Father's Appreciation situation here at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles. All right, so that's going to be it for me, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.